Baylan Skull claimed he trained Shin to be something more, but whatever she was meant to be has not yet been realized after Ahsoka. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. In the new Ahsoka series, Baylan Skull, Ray Stevenson, claimed that he trained his apprentice, Shin Ivana Sakno, to be something more than the Jedi who were trained after the fall of the Jedi Order. However, it's still unclear what exactly Baylan wanted Shin to be in the aftermath of the new Star Wars show. Based upon Skull's actions in the final episodes of Ahsoka, a rather large mystery has been formed regarding Shin. Making their Star Wars debuts in Ahsoka's premiere episode, Baylan Skull was revealed to be a survivor of the Republic-era's Jedi Purge, while Shin was his apprentice he'd found and started training at some point during the years that followed. Typically referred to as Dark Jedi and mercenaries, Baylan and Shin worked with the Night Sister Morgan Elsbeth to travel to the extragalactic world of Peridea and bring back the former Imperial leader, Grand Admiral Thrawn, from his exile. However, Baylan had his own agenda once they arrived to Peridea, motivating a brand new mystery regarding his vision for Shin and what he ultimately wanted her to become. Once Thrawn, Lars Mikkelsen, was found on Peridea, Baylan and Shin were instructed to follow Sabine Wren, Natasha Lee Bordizzo, whom the Grand Admiral set free, allowing her to go out and search for Ezra Bridger, Eamon Esfandi, the Jedi responsible for sending both Thrawn and himself into exile via his bond with a pod of star whales known as Purgil, seen in the series finale of Star Wars Rebels. As such, Thrawn believed Sabine would bring Ezra out into the open where Baylan and Shin would then kill them both. While tracking Sabine, Shin asks about Ezra. Baylan refers to Bridger as a Bakken Jedi, one who was trained in the wild after the fall of the Jedi Temple. However, he also clarifies that that's not what he trained Shin to be despite her similar skills and abilities, along with her Padawan's braid. Instead, Baylan says he trained Shin to be something more. However, it's never fully explained by the end of Ahsoka what Shin was meant to be according to Baylan's vision for her. Considering his desire to break the never-ending cycle of conflict between the light and dark, there's likely a grander and more complex label than Dark Jedi. Unfortunately, the remainder of Ahsoka does not clarify what Baylan wanted Shin to become. This is because Skull surprisingly chooses to leave her, going on his own in search of the presence and slasher power that's been calling out to him on Peridea. To that end, there are a handful of reasons why Baylan chose to let Shin follow her path and take her place in the coming empire he believed only offered short-lived power. Firstly, Shin is unable to see nor hear the presence calling out to Baylan, an indication that she didn't share his conviction. Likewise, Baylan confirms Shin's ambition was driving her in one direction, while his path was taking him down another. While Baylan clearly wanted Shin to be more than another piece in ongoing conflict he wished to break, it seemed Shin herself was unable to see beyond it as Baylan has. It seemed she simply didn't share the same level of belief in a grander power to be claimed, choosing the more fleeting option while Baylan seeks something he believes to be far greater. Clearly, it's evident that Shin was and likely still is important to Baylan Skull. However far apart their paths and motivations might have diverged by the final episode of Ahsoka. Likewise, it's possible whatever Baylan is sensing on Peridea took hold of him before they parted ways, leading to Baylan no longer caring for the same things as he once did. After all, there are strong theories regarding Abeloth, a corruptive force entity of chaos and entropy, connected to the Mortis gods whose statues Baylan found at Ahsoka's end. Although they're now on different paths, it's worth noting that both Shin and Baylan are still on Peridea, albeit in different regions of the planet. Additionally, Ahsoka and Sabine are on the extragalactic planet by the final episode as well. As a result, it's very likely that Baylan and Shin will reunite once more in a future Star Wars project, allowing Baylan to perhaps reveal all that he originally envisioned for his apprentice before he left her.